Hey, it's Care. What are you talking about? Notice how I try and change that every day? You can't. It sounds the same no matter what. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's just the same. How was your day yesterday? How was your day today? It's almost fall, FYI, and I'm sure you know that. The calendar flip is coming. I am not ready for fall because no one is, especially in the prairies here. But it's been particularly humid and, well, in Winnipeg anyway. And then my friends in Toronto, of course, it's always humid there. Couple that with the pollution. But it's this point of August where I'm like, okay, I can see it happening and I'm ready for that whoosh, gust of wind, that cool, crisp air. I did see some leaves blow off the trees today. I was at Main Street and, well, it doesn't matter, but I saw them. I think it's the trembling aspen that goes first here. Those little yellow leaves and they just shimmer off. You guys, this summer I said I was going to make salami. Remember, if you have been listening for a while, I want to make salami, homemade salami. Now, my meat hookup did not happen, okay? It was my Hutterite friend with pork butt and beef chuck and all that. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. I don't know what is going on. So if you have a meat hookup for me to make salami, you can come over, make it with me. We can hang it in my garage, in your garage, in my car. I don't care. I want to make my own salami. That is just it, all right? So there's that. Fixed my printer today. Do you have a printer? Of course you do. Everybody's got a printer, I think. Anyway, I've got the Epson 2750, and good printer. But the problem was it wasn't working. It's a Bluetooth thing, okay? It's got the scanner, the whole business. It took me an hour and a half today. I'm very proud of myself. I'm sure you are. When you fix something, if you're not tech savvy like me, when you actually fix something, you're like, oh, right, I should have gone into IT. No. But what happened? I opened up the scanner. Gross, guys. Brace yourself. Sit down. Ants, little tiny ants. That's not why it was broken. It was just like something that was in there. So I sucked them out with my vacuum cleaner. How do I live like this? It's not like I have an ant-infested place. It's just old, and my windows, like I said, are getting done, and apparently that's going to fix the problem. Because they're not the big, gross black ones. They're the tiny little red ones that just kind of go everywhere. Printer's fixed, so now what I'm going to do with the printer is print stuff. Isn't that something? But because summer's wrapping up, was there one thing you didn't do this summer that you wanted to, that you didn't get around to doing? You're like, man, I said I would do that for sure. What was it? Or maybe you did all of it. Or maybe you've got a cottage and you just were there all summer and it's been fantastic. But what was it you didn't do? I'm trying to think if I didn't do anything. Trying to think here. I watched crap TV. I went for walks. I got on my bike. I went on to the 60-town tour with my boyfriend. I went to the beach. I made some food. God, that sounds lame. I went for dinner once, had a barbecue at my mom's twice. Is that it? My God, I need a life. But let me ask you this. What are your plans for fall once the calendar flips? September 1st comes. Because I think I mentioned yesterday, I've got my fermentation gut reset plan. That's a big one. Besides, when the calendar flips, you got to change what you're eating or whatever. I just want to fix stuff. What are your plans for fall? Any big personal goals that you're working on or getting ready for? I would love to hear. Comment on my Facebook page. Instagram, of course, Carrie Sulky. No, it's not that. It's what are you talking about? _ K Sulky. Hey, question. Are you married? Have you been married? And how long? How many times, more importantly? So my mom was at the fitness place getting her, listen to this, guys. My mom was so cute. Getting her bouncing ball, yoga ball blown up. Come on. Getting the ball blown up and then something else. She was getting some mat to put her feet on so she can balance better. This is so cute. Anyway, so she ran into somebody I went to elementary school with. And she's been married for 30 years, 4 kids. The kids are 20, having kids of their own. Oh my God. And then, I have never been married. I'm waiting for the right guy. And I think I found him, but I don't know what it's like, guys. How is it if you've been married? And a lot of my friends have not been married, or been married and divorced for years, that kind of thing. But what is it like to be married forever and ever? Is it great? Or do you, this is my big fear. I never wanted to get married because I was, afraid of divorce, naturally. If your parents are divorced, you're like, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out ever. But I always thought, how can I sit across from this person for 30, 40, 50 years and watch them eat spaghetti like a pig or whatever. Or maybe they're great. And just the whole, and you know, what was cute in the beginning makes you bonkers. So that's been my whole thing. So I figure if I get married, no, actually not if I get married, when I get married, just saying, in the next couple of years, maybe earlier, who knows? That's not a hint. I'm thinking, I got 25, 30 years left. That's good. That's good. And I don't know about him, whatever. It's just not 60 years. I think I can handle that. Anyway, I went all over the place again. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and following. And I hope you have a great day. I am looking forward to fall because right now, I will tell you right now, I'm looking out my window as I record this. The sun is at the point in the sky where it's burning my iris. The beads of sweat on my forehead are practically, I'm swallowing them as I speak. So I have to go and hose off. I love you. You guys are great. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hose her down. She's on fire. Hose her down. Woo, woo, woo.